there's another drop. Well, that came out of nowhere. Oh, crap. Your hat flew off, bro. All right, how's that? Is that better? Technical difficulties. Technical difficulties. Never fails. Was out running around today, and you should hear me now, right? You should hear me now. Are we good? You hear me now? Hear me now? Can you hear me? I was muted before. I think y'all can hear me. Do I have to check on the other? Okay, got me loud and clear. All right, cool. Just making sure. Unfortunately, I think I'm all alone today. And everyone, this is like December. Everybody's like doing their December things. They're traveling. They're doing their Christmas stuff, holiday stuff, everything. And to be honest, I wasn't sure if we were going live today because I thought I was going live yesterday from SeaWorld. But when I tried it out, it was too dark. And it wouldn't, all you would have seen is like black, like dark black, and then a couple like lights here and there. And then it would probably like zoom in and out every now and then. So I decided not to go live from SeaWorld and just go live today. So that's where we are. I know the other podcast is going on, and that's perfectly fine. They can go as long as they need to be. It's all good. It's all good. Hello, everybody. Hello. A couple things to go over today. I also got my new Christmas shirt, also from SeaWorld. Oh, I love it. It runs a little big. Either I'm getting smaller, which is probably not happening, or the shirt's a little big. I probably have to wash it. Or I should have got a size lower. So go figure that one out. But anyway. So yesterday, me and Lee went to the Christmas stuff at SeaWorld. And of course, without any reservation, I leave the video footage somewhere where it's not here with me. So I can't upload that SeaWorld video for probably a couple days. It's probably going to take a couple days, which just sucks because it's like I did it on the GoPro and it was pretty cool. But here's like one of the photos. They had the old school, the old fashioned Rudolph, Bumble, Don Cornelius. They had that Christmas, and that was their Christmas theme. And I gotta tell you, it was better than any other theme park. No, you're good, Jeremy. Whenever, it's all good. It's all good. Don't even stress it, man. Don't even stress it. And so I can't believe that they turned their entire park over to Rudolph and the snowman and everything like that. So it was absolutely fabulous. Oops, you guys hear that? There's a commercial running. on one of my pop-up screens. Sorry about that. Why is that? I got it muted. Oh well. Y'all hear that? What is happening to my? There we go. All right, that should be better. But yeah, and so they redid their entire all kinds of technical problems. This is what happens when I go by myself. But they had, let's see, do I have another one? Yeah, here's another one. Here's another one. They had they redid, like, this was the best. This was the absolute best. So let me message them over there and let them know. Hold on. 1 second. There we go. There we go. There we go. After all that. So they decorated their entire, and we'll have footage of all that stuff hopefully coming up in this old-fashioned like Rudolph, this old-fashioned Rudolph stuff and everything. It's absolutely incredible that they not only did like well, see, the problem is with Disney did like one kind of section and then that was it. Universal kind of did the same thing. And it's fine at night. SeaWorld, man, as soon as you walked in, they were pumping the Christmas music. They were pumping the Christmas music. They were going to town with the old school Christmas. And it just like they were playing stuff you would hear in church. They were playing stuff that you would hear like on the old time Christmas radios. They were playing stuff from this. And then they also had this huge theater set up. Where you can go and take your family to watch Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, like the original classic, with hot chocolate, with certain gifts, with certain things. It was like they had it all set up in this big theater, and they just continually showed it. And then they let the people out, and then they let the new people in, and they just continually showed it. It was absolutely incredible. So yeah, they did Burl. They did like Silver. All those songs that you remember watching when you were younger. It just was like, it was unbelievable how well they pulled that off. So for me, it was just, I was blown away. And if I were to give like a recommendation to go to a theme park for Christmas, I can't believe I'm saying this. Me and Lee both, unfortunately, he couldn't be here today either. We would recommend go to at least give SeaWorld a shot. I can't believe it. I can't believe how, if you like that, if you are a Christmas person and you want to see Christmas stuff, and if you want to see like every modes of Christmas, like every type of celebration, the Christian one, you know, the Hanukkah, like everything, and the songs pumping and the song, and then like they even like went through this mode where they played it in Spanish, and it was cool. It was not just Feliz Navidad. You know, they played Frosty the Snowman in Spanish. They played Hark the Herald Angels Sing in Spanish. And like, because you know the tune, like you know it. And this was like the coolest thing. The coolest thing ever was we went Friday. It wasn't really that crowded. People started coming in when the sun was going down, because that's when the lights, you know, and all the lights, the Christmas tree lights and everything were starting to light up. So people started coming in later. They weren't there really during the day. They came later. And every time they played like a song, one of them old songs that everybody knew, you could hear everybody in the park singing. You know, it's like, there's Dasher and Dancer and Donner and Blitzen. Everybody was like singing. It was unbelievable. It was unbelievable to hear. And so when that was going, anyway, just put everything in the mood. And then they also did this. They had these little stations here, and then we're gonna get to Nintendo Land real quick. But they had these little stations here, where they sold. And for those political people that were like, can't say Christmas, you have to say Happy Holidays. SeaWorld threw Christmas up on everything. SeaWorld. So you buy the hot chocolate they had there, and with this cup, you get it refilled for like 99 cents, like or $1.99, and you go through the whole park, which was incredible because they had gingerbread hot chocolate, they had toasted marshmallow hot chocolate, they had eggnog I mean, they had excuse me, peppermint hot chocolate. They had all that stuff and more. That type of hot chocolate. So it was absolutely incredible. Yeah, look at that. Merry Christmas. There you go. Old school. Yeah, it was a lot of old school. They did play like they had a tabernacle choir in there singing that echoed throughout the whole park too, when like they shut down the music playing, and they did like a show like every 15 minutes with these dancing Christmas trees over a lake. It was unbelievable. And Coaster Key says, love your channel. Hope you and the rest of the G&G grow. Can't wait for Epic Universe and Nintendo World there. I want to go to Florida so bad and maybe watch a rocket launch down there too. We got it all here in Florida. That's for sure. You know what? I haven't said hi to everyone in the chat real quick. Well, let me say hi to Phil, Angry Vader, Chris Joe, Patrick, Old Star Wars Nerd is here. Theme Park Casual. Jimmy is here. Chris, my man Chris, you got me a gift. I got the gift out there, Chris. I'm putting it together. Yes, I'm taking it out of the box. Michael is here. Nerd Cookies is here. My heart. Michael is here. I said that. Gundam Wing Zero is here. Says, what's up? Tina is here. I get to see Tina Sunday. That's kind of cool. Porkins is here. Rulon, my dude, is here. My favorite. Daisy is here. David. Keck. Jeremy was like, hey, we're gonna be done soon. Take your time, brother. It's all good. I think I got everything. I don't know why these ads like. I don't know why these ads just keep playing like randomly like that. With the volume turned down, they just kind of pop up because I want to show you guys the screen. Let's see. I think I got everybody. Did I miss somebody? If I missed you, say you missed me. Coaster Key. Almost 28 people in here. That's awesome. It seems like you guys like my walking podcast better. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Hi. Hello. All right. Cool. So look at Chris coming in with a big super chat. Hey, Jay, I want to say I'm terribly sorry I missed the unboxing of the gift I gave you. Had I known it was that Wednesday, would have definitely been there. Yeah, it's okay, brother. It's okay. I had a lot of people in there watching that. So it's all good, man. Everybody loved it. I thought I had it. Oh, no. Here it is. Here it is right here. It's coming out the box, bro. It's coming out the box. I'm going to put it together. And it's going to be right up here with the rest of them because I freaking love it. I freaking love it. Also, Chris with a $5, man. Come on. Also, don't listen to Chris to take the figure out of the box. It's meant to be displayed. Hey, it is. It's coming out of the box, buddy. It's coming out of the box. I'm putting it together. I love it. I absolutely love it, Chris. You made my Christmas. You honestly did. So I'm screaming. Yeah, so there we go. There we go. All right, so let's just jump right into this. And I don't know why these commercials are playing, but they're playing anyway. These pop-up ads are really something. Here we go. Did you guys see this? Did you guys see Super Nintendo World Japan? The world, there it is right there. I have a bigger picture I think I could pull up. So we could just look at it. We could just look at it and just not even say anything. Look at it in awe. Yeah, there we go. There we go. I don't even know. I can't even make it much bigger, but there it is. Look at that. Now I can only show the photos that are that were press released. I cannot show anything else that I have in my collection that I'm not allowed to let go. But I mean, so what we could possibly see here is we have Yoshi's car right here. Over here is Bowser's Castle, which is believed that is where the Mario Kart ride will be. There's something here where people are standing and looking through this stuff right here. And I don't know if it's here or over here, but there's an interactive thing that you walk and you punch, like just like Mario did. And you can also bring your Switch in, and for somehow the Switch connects to the park and something happens. They haven't really released that much detail on what it does. Are those real shrooms? I don't know. But this is definitely looks like a kiddie ride I'll be doing anyway. And the other one. So let's look at looks pretty cool, right? Then they released a quick commercial that we could see. So this is the car. It's definitely, it's a 4-seater. But what they had a news reporter there saying that it's so it 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 cars go at once on both sides. Okay. So it's like 40 people. So if they launch 5 cars with 4 people, it's 20, and then 20 on the other side, it's 40 people take off on the track at the same time. And then it's just gonna, and then you got to wear the goggles, which makes it into a video game. And then you have, according to the leaked images, which I can't show, they have people throwing stuff, throwing red shells, green shells, blue shells, all kinds of shells, and whatnot. So the interesting thing is that the people in America thought this wasn't going to be open until after the summer. But this is now opening February 4th, I believe. I believe it is opening February 4th. So let's look. I see your question, Krista. I'll get right to it. I don't even know. So it says the world will be interactive so gamers can compete against the scores of others in the park. So basically it's a giant video game. Which is like, isn't that what they should, when they theme any park, that's what they should do. Why don't I just open up wide? They should, if they have Toy Story Land, they modeled it after Toy Story, the movies. Galaxy's Edge is another topic. And what's Nintendo World without a little Mario Kart? What appears to be similar to the Nintendo 64 version racetrack called Bowser's Castle. Bowser's Castle. The drivers can cruise alongside Mario, Luigi, Peach, Toad, Yoshi, and more inside Koopa's King Stonewalled Lair, where they will see large statues of the king himself. There he is. The ride is called Koopa's Challenge and will require riders to wear a headset using advanced technology to race And of course, yes, be able to throw those red shells at your opponents. Interesting. So basically what we know is you go in there and you get a band similar to what Disney offers now, a magic band. You get a magic bracelet, which accumulates your score, does all your things. I guess it uses your code word, and it can attach to your Nintendo Switch if you bring it. If not, you could take your band back home and then connect it to your Switch. So I don't even know how that. Don't forget to brush up on your best Mario impressions. You will be able to say, woohoo! And jump and punch those famous question mark blocks for virtual coins, which you could store away by purchasing a power-up band that's connected to a smartphone app. Well, there you go. Is there one going to be in the US? Yes. I'm going to get to that right when I'm done. Have the information. I have the information. Let's see. Let's continue. Those are all the trophies. Super Nintendo World was supposed to open in Japan this summer, but was delayed due to what's going on. Universal is also continuing its plans to bring Super Nintendo World to its Orlando park, which will open in 2023. Summer of 2023. Now here's the well, let's watch the trailer. Hold on. Oops. Let's watch the trailer. Wait, you guys can't hear it, can you? That means I have to share it again and share the audio like I was supposed to the first time. Let's move this. All right, let's watch the please, no copyright strike. Please, Nintendo, I'm promoting your park here. Don't strike my channel again. All right, hold on. I'm going to pause it. You can see the Yoshi thing moving around. You can see. Is this real footage or is this got to be computer, right? That looks too clean. February 4th, 2021. February 4th, 2021 will be open. The world's first interactive Mario Kart theme park ride will immerse guests into the universe of Nintendo. Here's the Cooper channel. See, there's stuff moving like up here, up here, up here. Everything is moving. All right, hold on. I want to go back to the So there it is there. I have no idea what this is. I have no idea if this is how you wait to get on the ride. Like you go up these steps and wait. I don't know if this is part of the ride. I don't even know if it's part of the ride. Looks pretty sick though, doesn't it? This is a bigger picture of what it looks like. So I guess you load here like you would any other ride. I hope I could fit in it. Might have to hit that diet sooner than later. All God, it looks so clean. You know what I appreciate? This is what I appreciate. I appreciate the fact that they try to simulate exactly what we play. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's not a roller coaster, which probably would have been kind of cool. It's not like a Mario Kart roller coaster where you get on it, it's like, yeah, hey, and then it takes you through tunnels. And it probably could try and do its best. It's not a ride where they're packing in like four and four, so like 8, 12 people per car. You know what I'm saying? Um, it looks like they literally tried to make a Mario Kart car and say, we want you to experience what you experience in the video game. You know, look at the angry Vader nitpicking. I don't know. They might have that, bro. They said they just released such a super small detail, and that this world will constantly evolve and change as Nintendo changes. So I appreciate that that's what they tried to do. They're just like, yeah. Now, the biggest problem, they had a news reporter there, and she goes, I see the biggest problem is, hey, Geeky Pixie. What's up, Trey? Did they finish their other podcasts? Is that what's going on? Did they finish the other podcast? Oh, that's cool. I guess I'll wait for the wave to come in. I told them they didn't have to end early. They could have stayed. Oh, it just ended. That's cool. I'll wait for a second and say hi to everybody if you want to stick around. We're talking about two different things here, like let's get video games, and so it's all good. It's all good. They had a lot of news today, so it was good. Like I probably should have pushed this back to 4, but it's just what we've been normally doing. What's good? Jeremy doesn't have to come on here. I mean, if he wants. What's up, everybody? What's good? We're talking a little Nintendo here, Nintendo World. I'm here for the Jurassic World. Yeah, that's after the Nintendo World. I'll be getting to the new ride. They just released footage of the new ride there as well. So, it's all good. What's up, Demajanai? What's up, my dude? What's up? Oh, Geeky Pixie has become a member of the channel. You now have access to all the great emotes. And you've made me and Ryan so happy. Yeah. There you go. Okay. All right. Jeremy wants to come in. All right. Oops.
Lord,
maybe I should stop sharing.
Please keep him safe for his police training.
Can you guys hear the news? Every time it plays a freaking commercial, it there's nothing I could do about it. It won't let me stop the commercial. Oh, well, hold on a second. I'm sorry, Jeremy. 1 second. There we go. That's so weird that the site does that. I have it muted too, and then all right, Jeremy, if you can hear me, it's in the park hopping chat. There we go. Where were we? There we go. All right, back. Let's get back to here he is. Thanks.
Boomer and stuff.
What's that?
Boomer and stuff.
Man, it's been awful, man. Hold on, I gotta put my headset on now.
All right. Are we talking Super Nintendo World? I only got a bit, but I want to talk about Super Nintendo World.
Big time.
So.
Yes. They released the there we go. They released the like a trailer. Did you see the trailer?
I did not. I have not seen the trailer.
I'll show it again. Since we just added about 70 people, we'll show it again.
What's going on, everybody? Hello.
Thanks for joining me, boss. I appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Doing a great job over here. So
here we go. Are y'all ready? Let's
do it. Let's do it. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Wow.
I guess better.
Wow. I've seen all these pictures. Oh, but seeing it now. Oh,
I know. It's like it's really.
Wow. That is how you do it right there.
Yeah, man. Like that's what I was saying. Like I was going back and just saying, like I want to show this again. I don't know if that's part of the ride.
That's got to be the cue. Just mute the audio on it. That's got to be the cue, like that staircase. I would think that's got to be the cue line, kind of like leading up to it.
But the ride is from apparently the ride is a mock of Bowser's Castle from Nintendo. What was that? 64?
The mock of, is that what they said about it? Do we have an article so it breaks down the mock of it up? Because I saw the pictures and obviously I did a response to that here on the channel when I saw the pictures.
Yeah, here it is here. So it says okay, so what they're saying, what it appears similar to the Nintendo 64 version of
Bowser's
Castle.
Nice.
Drivers can cruise alongside Mario, Luigi, Peach, Toad, Yoshi, and more inside Koopa's King Stonewalled Lair. And so I can't remember if that was part of the game that you went up the steps and around.
Yeah, I mean, there is a part that you go up on, but again, that's not the ride right there, is it? That we're looking at, like that looks like a walkway.
It does look like a walkway, but I can't remember if like the cars go up the.
But what I'm saying though is there's no way I can't see that that's where cars go. Is what I'm saying.
Oh yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
Well,
look at the trophies. That's so cool, man.
They're saying that this is one of the most futuristic interactive rides. So it's also a ride, but you're also wearing a VR type headpiece to help with the throwing red shells and bananas and all that stuff. So
let's look at Bowser's Castle Mario Kart 64 playthrough really quick, and because there is a stairway that you go down on that map. I don't remember.
It says, "I want to go. I'll wear my Bowser's dress big shirt." Thank you for the $2.
All right, so let's see, because there is a stairway on this track. So this is from the N64. I'm not going to play the audio. I don't remember where that stairway is. I believe that's towards the end of the lap, if I'm not mistaken. I would love to hear. It's such an iconic map too. 64 was my least favorite Mario Kart, but I still very much enjoyed it.
Oh my gosh, I played this. Probably, if you add up all the hours I played the 64 Mario Kart, it probably would have been like 7 years worth.
So you're going up, you're going up elevation right there. Then you come across the bridge right here, and then I think you go down the stairs right here. Yep. So there's some stairs right there. So
because like there has been rumors about this ride that it's a lot of VR. It's like compared to I guess the Transformers ride.
Mm-hmm.
from Universal and the Spider-Man ride. You remember how you sat in?
Yep.
And it's kind of like a roller coaster, but you still wore the glasses to do interactive stuff
Yeah.
with the characters. So because I don't know, it saves space maybe, but that's supposed to be their home run.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's Mario Kart. I mean, that's one of the leading properties. I think that's got to be a walkway. That's got to be the queue line. What is that in the middle, though? Is that a rail? Play
It's a
the video.
rail. So yeah, it separates. It's a rail. It separates.
Okay.
It's definitely a rail. But the thing that we were talking about before you got on is just like what I appreciate more than anything is that they really want you to feel like you're in Mario, like in Mario Kart.
Mm-hmm.
It's like they could have done like many different things and built a roller coaster and called it something. They could have, like, you know what I'm saying? But no, they were like, we want you to be in Mario Kart, like in Mario Kart. We want you to throw the red shells. We want you to throw the blue shells. We want you to do those things. We don't want to just put you in a simulator and just kind of bumping around.
Man, it looks so good, and just beyond even Mario Kart, just the entire themed land, like the attention to detail, the respect to, like, it literally feels like you're walking into Super Mario World. You know, wow.
Oh my God, I started crying seeing this commercial and listening to the music. It's not the beer bug, but nostalgia that's gonna kill me. R.I.P. Galaxy's Edge 2. I know, and see, that's when they started leaking details of Galaxy's Edge, I remember going, man, that just don't sound right. Like, what are they doing? Like,
exactly.
It's unbelievable. But getting back to the I want to show, since these pictures are really clean here on the video.
That. God, look at that. Man.
Everything here is yeah, there we go. But everything is moving. This is obviously some kind of child. It has to be a kiddies ride, I guess, with Yoshi.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But what they show here is everything moving. And also, so what else we know is you could bring your Switch, and it interacts with your Switch personally. You also get a magic band like you have at Disney. You get a band, an interactive band, and there's a whole participation section, which they didn't show because they wanted to be a surprise, from what I was reading from these reporters, where you play Mario from the original Mario game.
Super Mario Brothers, the OG one.
Yeah, Super Mario Brother. You punch the question mark cues. You get virtual coins. You got to make sure you're not smashed. I mean, like, they have it all set up
That's awesome,
beautifully.
Man.
But yeah, like when you hit play, you could see them. You could see everything like just moving.
Yeah, the piranha plants and everything like that. The thwomps.
I almost said Puma. Because I said, but there is a whole other section where it's they said it's kind of wide open, and then they have different boxes and stuff you could punch within the park. You gain virtual coins. With virtual coins, you can get stuff. It goes into your Switch. From your Switch, you can get stuff all from the land. And I'm just like, that's so freaking cool, man.
Mm-hmm.
So the wristband goes to an app. The app collects your coins and your points. And if you win at Mario Kart, if your team wins or something else wins or anything like that, like, you get more points. So basically you're walking into a video game like that.
Yeah. I'm wondering how high that point is where that flag is, because, you know, in Florida, obviously there are height restrictions. I think Cinderella Castle is taller than that, though. I think because they have like height restrictions because of FFA or FAA. But I'm thinking Cinderella Castle's taller than that top point right there. Because I mean, we're assuming this is going to be the model that they're going to have in Orlando, correct?
Pretty much a copycat. But here is the issue with the Orlando one is that they halted all work on the Epic Universe, which sucks, because the Epic Universe was going to be They were going to put a rumor, speculation, whatever. My sources are better than yours, whatever. I've been right every time, though, just so you know. Except once. I made one mistake, and I got roasted when I predicted they were going to open 4 haunted houses for Halloween Horror Night, and they only opened 3. Sorry, I missed it by 1. But y'all were saying, people were telling me they're not opening any, and they opened 3, and they're like, well, you said 4. Jay, 4. They only opened 3, so sorry, forgive me. I messed up on 1. Anyway, the Epic Universe was supposed to feature a classic horror section with Dracula and Frankenstein and all that. It was also supposed to feature a classic section of all the old rides, the old Back to the Future, King Kong stuff that they took out. And it was supposed to have they were going to do something with Lord of the Rings there as well. And then I have no idea what that was about. And then they were going to do the Nintendo World, but all that stopped. And now they're saying that when we were there just the other, when I was there, what day was it? Wednesday, speaking to certain people that were there, they said, well, what we're going to try to do is build Nintendo World on the Universal property. Nobody knows about this and no one's talking about this. I'm just saying, like, they're like, we have the land on the Universal property side and we need Nintendo World to go forward. Like they want that more than anything. The Epic Universe might have to wait and get redesigned.
Wow.
But they might add it, like, so it'll be kind of like, you remember walking and there's like Men in Black and then there's that backstage there. So they would gut all that part out and drop in Nintendo. Yeah, I know. And so and so they would drop it. They would drop it over there, and so Nintendo was supposed to open in 2023 summer. And please,
that's in Orlando.
In Orlando, please feel free to correct me, Mr. Chris, if you want to. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have highlighted you, but yeah. And you said it in the chat. Japan's got all the good stuff. Oh, there goes that commercial again. Hold on. Oh, and my DMs, which didn't show anything. So in case anybody wanted to go back in.
But yeah, Japan's got all the good stuff. Tron Ride and Mario. Obviously, we're getting the Tron Ride in Orlando. They're working on that. How's that going, by the way? Tron Ride. Slow but steady.
It seems like the only thing that Disney's working on right now is that Ratatouille ride to get that open. But I did Tron in Shanghai. I was in there 2 years ago. I rode the Tron ride. I still don't believe they're gonna build it like they built it in Shanghai. I mean they could be, but because the way in Shanghai, it's a motorcycle and you gotta lean over, and how they lock you in, your back legs, they put something in between your back legs to hold you in. And I hate to say it, I keep thinking about Mark. Like, how would he ride that with like missing a leg?
Yeah.
And how would they like bolt you in? And then they have a little thing that comes in that comes up and like puts pressure in your back. But it's really a weird way how they lock you in Shanghai Disney. And it's really nervous. It was really nervous because I felt like if I let go, I would fall. That's what I felt like. I mean, I'm big.
That sounds pretty cool.
I'm heavy. Because then it turns into like a motorcycle, like that Tron motorcycle.
Yeah, I've seen the video of it, and it does look pretty cool. But it's it'll be interesting to see if they design it exactly like that one over here.
Diego Flores with the 1690. I don't even know, where is that from? Penn. Somebody help me out with that. So we're getting it for 2023 or 2025, according to even that article that I just read. It said that they're looking to open in 2023 summer.
I think 2 years is enough time, since they already have the template, in Japan now. I think 2 years, if the pandemic doesn't continue on, I think that's a realistic possibility, but probably not set in stone.
Well, that's the biggest issue is now that the political realm, whatever's going to happen with that, because Universal Hollywood is like, we just don't even.
Yeah.
They're like, it's like
It's so bad.
The worker that I know down over there is like, we just quit. They're located in the worst spot, and they're just like, we're not even trying anymore.
Yeah.
And sadly, they just released today, Disney and Universal and all of them. I was trying to keep it all positive today, but they released today that they shut down a ton of restaurants that reopened and laid off more and hotel workers and stuff because of this current lockdown in California, because they were hoping that at least through the holidays, Christmas and New Year's, people would want to at least come stay at a resort, and enjoy the downtown Disney area and stuff. But because of these new California lockdowns that just took place yesterday or today, they shut down and put a ton of more people back on furlough, which could possibly lose their job. It's like, gosh, and it's going to be record setting. They said now that Disney's had fired top executives. Quoted, like the last thing I was reading, like several top executives lost their job this weekend now too, and that's like the bigger salaries. But Kathleen Kennedy's still there. But anyway, that's totally different. Sir Ruin of Roundhead, $5. I want to see you in Japan, Jeremy. Jeremy in Tokyo sounds like a good comedy.
Yeah, I mean, I would love to go, and you never know what.
Who wouldn't?
Yeah, you never know what the path of Geeks and Gamers and where it's going to lead. Me lead this team, but we got a lot of good things in the works. Everything's rocking and rolling for us right now. So
now, right here,
you
see the toadstool right here. That's supposed to be a place where you get something to eat. I don't even know what food is in Mario Land. I don't even know what they would call it.
The one thing I will say about this land is it is packed.
Yeah,
it is small. I mean, if you look at other lands like Galaxy's Edge, there's a lot of breathing room. Now, obviously, they don't have anybody there. No, I'm kidding. I know like the Rise of Resistance does well, but it's open. Toy Story Land, it's open. New Fantasy Land, it's open. Even like I guess the Wizarding World is kind of tight in there at times. If you go down Diagon Alley, but that right there is really tight quarters. That's really tight quarters. They
had a reporter standing over the edge or like walking out of it, and they wouldn't. She wasn't recording from inside, but she said the same thing. She said it wouldn't surprise me if they limited the amount of people that they would let in there. Any given day. So it's kind of like they'll have, I'm just throwing numbers, 5,000, and then
right.
it goes back and forth. Or something like that. So it is tight. Ryan says, I haven't heard this. Universal Studios Hollywood does matter. They have more than halfway built their version of Super Nintendo World that's on track for a 2022 opening.
Really?
Haven't heard that anywhere, so I'll have to look into that and see.
If you got some,
I heard the guy that I know that was working there said that they have just been completely shut down of everything since March. So that they can't even build or do any because of like the restrictions there. So Nerd Cookies are the $2 super chat. Japan is also getting Studio Ghibli. Did I say that right?
Ghibli
theme park. Ghibli. I like Ghibli better. What is that? What the heck is Studio Ghibli?
It's like anime.
That's why I couldn't pronounce it, because I have no idea what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're talking about. They're looking at they're getting a theme park, anime theme park. Have you never been to Japan, have you?
Nope.
It's an interesting place to go. I've only been there once, and it was on a 2-day layover, and it was like they were begging me to stay in one of those. They have these little hotels that are called like tube hotels. Have you ever heard of those?
I have not.
All right, imagine looking at the wall like with dryers, They look like dryers. You open them up. There's like a little circle window. You open them up, and they're just big enough for you to sleep in. And they have a TV up here. They have an air conditioning. They're just big enough for you to sleep in. And they lock your suitcase up in a storage, and you sleep in it, and you lock yourself in.
What the?
Like,
I'm looking this shit up
like
right now.
Capsule hotels. Yeah. Look that up.
What
Have you seen them?
Yeah.
Ryan, I'll definitely look that up. I'll check that out. Thank you for the information.
Okay, I'm so confused right
Do you want to Yeah, that's it right there. They're everywhere, man. They're everywhere.
No way. I would
They're all
never
in the airport.
sleep in that.
They're everywhere. They're actually bigger than you.
No way. What the heck?
Yeah, there they are.
Nah, bruh.
They're super cheap. And
no,
so
bro.
I told you that. See, they're everywhere, man. They are everywhere. If I make it to Japan for my other channel, I'm staying in one of them.
No. Hey, that's kind of cool. Nah, bro. What
Jeremy
the
couldn't
hell?
handle it.
No.
It's part of the experience.
Wow, that's crazy.
Diego says
I don't sleep well. Like I have to be in my own place and like I know it's park hopping, okay. So
no,
I'm not gonna go, but like I don't want to feel like I'm gonna be raped. So so like if I'm on vacation, I need security, okay? And I don't want to feel like I'm being raped. Like somebody could crawl in there from the other side, or they could just lock me in. Like literally, somebody could just lock you into that. Okay, that's not cool. I feel very vulnerable in that situation. I can't feel vulnerable. Okay.
I'll take one for the team. $20, man, a night. That would be fun, though, man. I would love it.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
That's all right. Universal has their own hotel on property, where if you stay there, it's a real nice. You can just walk right into the theme park and not have to worry about being raped. Not have to worry about that at all. Diego Flores for $32.90. Thank you for being generous. This is the first time I think I've seen you on this channel.
Yeah, and thank you for being here.
So thank you so much. If you have been here before, I apologize. But in all honesty, if this opens in Orlando in 2023 with their aftermath of current situations, I think Universal Orlando will give Disney the killing blow and take top spot. Well, interesting you should say that, because actually the numbers are pouring in, and if I can get some concrete numbers right now, Universal has been meeting capacity greater than Disney numbers, especially over the weekends and this holiday. It seems that Universal had a lot more traction over the Thanksgiving Day holiday than Disney did. So there could be, and it's only because Disney's about to do something really dumb. If they do it, they're looking about getting rid of their annual pass. They're looking into getting
rid of the annual pass.
Yeah.
Holy crap! Shows you how much I haven't been paying attention to stuff.
Yeah,
there's so much going on. So.
Oh, exactly. They're in talks of like dumping it, because I think they're tired of people complaining that they're not getting their benefit from it.
Yeah.
And when they do open their park hopping, it's going to be, you can go to this park at, I don't know, you go to Epcot, and then you can't go to the second park until 2. But they're closing at 5, so it's like it's only a one jump.
So here's the thing. All right, so to address Diego's super chat, so Universal's never is a bad word. Universal is nowhere near Disney in terms of just sheer volume. I don't know if they're ever going to be able to touch them in sheer volume. But what they are doing is they have been eating away at the market share. So, yeah. And that is the most important thing. They have been eating away at that market share for a few years now. Disney is just, it's stupid how dominant they are in this industry, and just in sheer numbers, you can't really compete number for number because Disney's property is so massive.
Yeah, you're talking like 100 hotels compared to like 12.
Right. Now, I still like, I very much enjoyed my experience at Universal when we recently went down there. If you ask me though, like, I'm still a Disney guy when it comes to their theme park. I love Disney World. I love the experience. I just love the feel of being at Disney. I love the theme parks. I love the experience. I love the resorts. I love the monorail. It just, everything about it, going into the gift shops, it all works. But what my big problem with being a fan of Disney theme parks is, in recent years with everything, it's almost complicated to go to a Disney park now. It almost feels like I have to work. I have to do research to understand like what I do now. Like, how do I get Fast Pass? How do I get a reservation? How do I do this? What park can I go to? What park can't I go to? It's too complicated now. And and they're doing this because they can, because they do have these insane numbers, and they have had the luxury of having to almost turn people away. That's how busy it's been at Disney in recent years. But it is becoming a job now to go to a Disney park. That's the problem.
You can't, there's no more fast passes, but Universal still offers them. You're right. To make a reservation in hopes that your whole family can go. So, like, for instance, my brother has a big family. He tried to get, and Tina in the chat, she shared with us last week. She tried to get a reservation for a party of 4 and got denied going into the parks. She redid the reservation for a party of 3 and got accepted, and then redid one for a party of 1 and that got accepted. What the freak is the difference? Even though I'm getting roasted in the chat for pronouncing Ghibli, whatever, how the fuck you say his name?
Ghibli.
They're like, fire Jay. How could Jay not know Ghibli? I don't know. I'm just saying it wrong on purpose now. Yeah, sorry. I don't know. The only anime I ever watched was Dragon Ball Z, so that's it. That's all I got. And I hear Dragon Ball Z has a whole section in the Nintendo. There's like a Dragon Ball Z little part too that they haven't released yet. But man, they want me fired, man. Look at that. Angry Vader for Jeremy says, I can picture Jeremy getting off the Mario Kart ride and saying, I feel confident in myself and the decisions I've made.
It's feeling pretty good about myself and the decisions I've made. Feeling pretty good about myself and the decisions I've made.
I bet money, though, if one of us were to go and get off that ride, and I go, and Jeremy didn't go, I'm like, bro, get on a plane. Mm-hmm. Trust me, if you want to know what heaven's like, it's here. Get on a plane. I'll wait for you, buddy. It's only 17 hours. I'll just book another night. It'll pick you up.
And I am considering, obviously from a budget standpoint, I'm looking into it, but I am considering sending Jay, to Japan for park hopping. And obviously I want him to be able to do things with his jaywalking around the planet channel as well. If you have subscribed to that, you need to. Everything that happens on this channel helps, fund those decisions and everything.
So send that $500 super chat and I'll go to Japan.
But yeah, so we're looking into that, and hopefully I think that'll be good coverage for the channel. I think that'll be good for us to continue to expand our, what this channel wants to become. So looking forward to that.
Another one for Jeremy from Sir Ruin of House Roundhead says, I would like to see someone make a Shogun Jeremy or a Samurai Jeremy account after you visit Japan, Jeremy, or before you visit.
That would be pretty good. If I do more live streams, I'm sure we'll get a lot more Jeremy accounts. I don't do a lot of those individual live streams anymore.
No, we pull him on the other ones. We're like, come on the gaming with, come on the park hopping one. Come on over here. That's what we do. Yep. Gigi Pixie for $2 says, this reminds me of The Fifth Element. You talking about the what we just saw there?
Yeah.
Nintendo, that you talking about like the pods, those things there?
the dryer sleeping in your dryer or whatever. So.
Yeah, especially if Jay can rent a drawer for. All right, so here the truth is, I have friends in Japan, and I've already messaged them, and I was like, hey, if there's a possibility, they're gonna pick me up and they're gonna take care of me and everything like that. So like, it's not like I'm, you know, I've been there once before, so I can't. But I've never been to Universal. But anyway, look at Chris for $5. I'm pitching in for the fund J Nintendo Land. Why? Why? Thank you. What would really be cool is if I fill out this application to get press passes, and they let me go in January. I might just have to. Might have to charge that on the credit card and go. We'll figure it out later. Experiment says Jay has friends. I do have a couple, but they have to live 17 hours away on a flight because if they live next door, we wouldn't be friends that long. So that's how that goes. Everyone's like, Jeremy, go to Japan. We're looking into it, man. We're looking into it. He probably couldn't. The problem with Jeremy is he couldn't. I don't know if he could live there with the food situation.
I can adapt. I can adapt to anything. That's just what I do. So 6 months ago, you wouldn't have convinced me to take my attention off of the Geeks and Gamers channel. Now you're having to force me to put my attention on the Geeks and Gamers channel.
H Fury says he would still end up in jail on the Mario Kart ride. Boy, that would be a horrible trip. I flew all this way. And you got me in like the worst Jayth place. I like Jayth better, but yeah, it's Jayth, which is like worse than last.
Yeah,
worse than last. Wouldn't that be funny if I could go there and win? It took me all the way to Japan to win a race. But like again, the reason why we're so excited is because people that love Nintendo, such as Jeremy, can look at this land and go, I know what that is, I know what that is, I know what that is, I know what that is. That's that, that's this, that's this. Just from a picture, when we were talking about other lands that were being built, we just didn't like Galaxy's Edge. We were just like, well, we recognize the Millennium Falcon.
Yeah. That's
pretty much it.
It's so bad. It's so freaking bad. If you get me start talking about Galaxy's Edge, I'll start dropping F-bombs. So, oh God, so bad. But
you're the only person that I know that I've spoken to that's been to both. They call it now the term is Batu East and Batu West. So when they're there, they're like, welcome to Batu East. I'm like, what the heck does that mean? And they're like, oh, because there's one in California. That's Batu West.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's dumb. Anyway, they basically the same thing. It's just a mirror reflection.
I mean, it's just these people. It just shows a creative difference. And again, it's like I told you when I went to Universal with you, how much the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, But
what I'm saying is the two Galaxy's Edge are the same. They're the exact same.
No, I know that. I'm just talking about like how they just fail. Like, I don't care if they're a failure, and how the Harry Potter world pulls you in. And even if you're not a Harry Potter fan, maybe it makes you interested in Harry Potter. And I'm wondering if that's how the effect of the Nintendo land is going to be. Is it and not? I mean, literally everybody who knows anything about anything video games probably knows of Nintendo. So will this bring more people into the fold for Nintendo? Not that they're hurting, because they keep growing their numbers everywhere, but that's where Galaxy's Edge fails. So we'll see, I guess. We'll see.
Well, I know you got to bounce, brother. There's a lot of stuff going on. I'm going to head into also for those that came for Nintendo World. We're wrapping that segment up. I'm hopping over to the new ride from Jurassic World.
They
released footage for that too.
I want Ivan to talk about this Jurassic World ride, because Ivan is literally obsessed with Jurassic Park. Like, he's freaking obsessed with Jurassic Park to an unhealthy level. So it'd be interesting to get his thoughts on this at some point. Maybe we can make something for the channel or something like that. But yeah, you guys continue to support Jay. He's going to need all the support he can get because we're playing Mario Kart tomorrow, and he will be in Jay's place again. But thanks for everybody for tuning in.
I'll also be able to host. I probably shouldn't have said that.
We can't have you host because we're gonna have Ryan put everybody on camera. So everybody's going to be on camera.
How does that happen?
We're going to do it on StreamYard, and we're going to have everybody on the column, and then he's going to capture the video, and he's going to overlay it. And so the video's still going to be high quality, and we're still going to have everybody on camera tomorrow. That's what we're working on. That's going to be awesome. That's going to be awesome.
It's going to be awesome. That means I got to put a shirt on and
Yeah, well, I mean, the way I figure, this is why I am the genius I am. So I'm gonna have the rage of Ryan while you see his gameplay, but I'm gonna have the beauty of Jay. So we're gonna win. We're gonna win.
Are we doing that on Twitch? Or are we doing that on the
Twitch
Geeks and Game channel? Okay.
Twitch. Yeah,
we should just put it on the main channel, man. Let's just.
Hey, we got a lot though. We got a lot that we're actually thinking about doing with the gaming side of things for the main channel and Geeks or Gaming with Geeks. So we'll see. But anyway, have a good one, man. Thank you for your
brother.
coverage.
Thanks for stopping by.
Keep up the good fight. You guys smash the melee. Get us to 100 likes before I leave. Come on, we're at 97. 97. Come on, can we get to 100 before I leave?
Everyone's happy, but they just want to see Krista, and that's okay.
Right.
I don't blame you for that. She's better looking than all of us.
100 likes, right?
It is, baby.
So, all right, everybody. Stay tuned for Jay. He's going to cover more of this stuff, and I will talk to you later.
Take care.
No, there's David Hervey. Jay's reaction to everyone on camera. He was just like, huh?
Jay's reaction to everyone. Yeah, that'll be quite the...
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Thanks for the super chat, David.
Have a good one, Jay.
Yeah, take care, boss.
All right,
take care.
Bye.
So thank you all for I got one more thing I need to go over, and then we'll be done. David, thank you. Such a powerful supporter of the channel. Krista Joe, do you think Nintendo Land will have rotating bookends like Galaxy's Edge did, where guests had 4-hour increments overlap the last hour? Seems logical. The way it looks like it's going to have 2 entrances and exits. Ins and outs. So thank you for the $20, David. Thank you. Now that is not a sneak peek of what I'm going to show you, but this is coming to Jurassic World Land. Jurassic World Land this summer. So they finally gave a sneak peek. Geeky Pixie says, if you want to play zombies on Cold War, I'll help you. That's a bet. And that's a promise. And I'm sorry, gentlemen, she won't be on camera, even though she probably should be, would attract more people. My channel. I will message you for that when I get that thing done. But this is the new footage that they just released for the VelociCoaster, is what they call it. So we could see that real quick. Can everybody hear it? I don't really think there's music, but I mean, there's a little bit. Now the thing is here, where is it? This is a 2-seater. If you saw, like every time I visit the park, you can see the construction is almost done. And I'm waiting for them to start testing the track so I could be there. But this is supposed to be one of the fastest roller coasters, like super fast. My only problem is the ride doesn't look long. It looks like it's really it's not wide. It's built like really long, and it's not very long. So it like goes up, it comes around, it zoops, it goes inside like the Jurassic. It goes inside the Velociraptor cages, as you can see here, and then it's done. So my issue is that because this thing is moving so fast, is the ride only going to be like 15 seconds? Is it like, all right, everybody, let's get in, let's strap on, and then it's, and you're just like, oh, all right, get out next, because I don't know. Oh man, this thing is going to look. It is designed to look amazing at night, and every time we walk past it, the people standing there all say the same thing about. I think someone just said it in the chat too, that it'll probably look good at night. Did somebody say that in the chat? Anyway, but yeah, they were like the way it has it set up, because half of the ride is over the water. The other half has this one part that zips around, and you see the Harry Potter school. You see Hogwarts. You see the castle off into the distance. So it goes over the lake a little bit. Then it goes back into some tunnel that I don't know. It goes into some tunnel into like the Velociraptor cages. So the whole thing is supposed to be like you're a Velociraptor stuck in a cage and you get let out. And so you got to like, you're just going and you get caught in the cage. So that's supposed to be the feel. All right, it was you. There you go. Krista Joseph, do you think they'll run the track twice for each set of guests? I don't know. I could be dead wrong. I mean, it could be longer than what I think, but man, that thing looks sick. It also has, so it looks like the seat is just coming into your lap, which is, yeah. In the latest video on this channel, we were just I did Hogwarts and I sat in the back seat. It's the first time riding in the back. It was awesome. The video is up. It was absolutely awesome. But this thing's supposed to be faster. The Hagrid motorcade rides is fantastic. Yeah, y'all should do that, man. Yeah, I'll DM you. Look at that. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, my goal is to hit 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. If you're here and you haven't subscribed to the channel, can you make a young boy's dream come true? Can you make a young boy's dream come true? Then I can retire and just sit on a beach somewhere. Questions. The Jurassic World ride in Hollywood is a water ride. They're also doing that here in Orlando, Trey. The Jurassic Park ride is also a water ride that takes you through the different things, and they're upgrading it. So, and they're all laughing. Look at that. Are there any spots along the track where it could stop? Yes, 2 spots look like it could stop, but it also goes out and it goes up. It goes out and it goes up, and then it looks like a place that it could slow down. It's supposed to be. Now, I thought Hagrid. Man, see, like they kind of give it a little bit away here. Maybe not too much. Yeah, I wanted to show like part of the track is way up here. So it looks like it goes down and comes back up. Does some kind of corkscrew. It does some kind of screw. Oh, gosh. Corkscrew. And then it's on its way. So yeah. Now, what I got to tell you about Universal Studios and their mask policies, they are getting a little more lax. So I also live near Legoland. I don't know why I like Legoland. I like going to Legoland. The last time I was at Legoland, the videos on this channel, I had the entire theme park to myself and maybe 2 other people that I bumped into once. Right? Once. I have never been to a theme park where it was that. I've never been to Legoland where it was that empty. Where I literally, like, people were begging me to ride their ride because they had nothing to do. Had nothing to do. And when you get into Legoland, they're just like, you don't have to. Masks are optional. They have an optional thing. They do take your temperature. I don't know if that's the same on the weekends when it's crowded, but when I was they're just like, it was really something to ride. I rode like 2 of the roller coasters there, and there was like nobody. It was really weird. Like, I'm just there, no one in front, no one behind, no one everything. They're like, "Oh my god, you're gonna ride the thing, please." So yeah. So then, when last time we went to Universal, when you take photos with things, they not so much encourage you, but they kind of were like, you could take your mask down for photos. So take care, Christopher. Exactly. That's exactly what it was. And then when I finally saw like this family, I was like, what the heck? What's going on over there? But yeah, so they were like, when you take photos with the Christmas tree, they're like, go ahead and take your mask down. The social distancing stuff is it's kind of like, just don't get too close. Now I actually like the social distancing aspect. I wish they would just keep that forever. So why did the Tricer? Oh, that's a good question. Because of the construction. They kind of changed it to interaction with Blue, the Velociraptor. Not in Orlando, not yet. But it looks like they're getting close to. I bet I got clipped because of John Williams' music. Yeah, that's probably what happened. Yeah, that's real good. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, so look, let me show you this. This is what I'm talking about with Universal and Disney. Today is Saturday, December 5th, and at noon, Universal Orlando Resort capacity update. We have reached capacity. At noontime Saturday, it means you cannot get into the park. You cannot get into the park. They have reached summertime number capacity. All right, what's the question? Do I think VelociCoaster is going to be better than what? Do I think it's going to be better than what? I have no idea. Yeah, so Universal, it's like the weekends are really. I don't even want to go on the weekends, but for some reason on a Wednesday, it's pretty chill. Yeah, there it is. It's the same thing that I've been showing. I think that here it is. This is what replaced your what you're talking about. That's the Raptor Encounter, where you can go meet the Raptor. I'm trying to see if they were sharing anything else. Here it is more. Here we go. Here, perfect. So this is the loop ride. So I from what the video showed, you go in and you hit this loop. They've got some weird fencing here. I guess if somebody loses their glasses or something, it doesn't fly off and hit people, because right here is where people walk. Is that all they're showing? I guess that's it. So what all this looks like here is the Velocity 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, like Velociraptor cages. So they have it. This looks like Velociraptor cages. That's the new merchandise. There's the Nintendo World. I'm just seeing if they put any other things up. Nope, I guess that's it. I guess that's it. That's beautiful. Volcano Bay, depending on the weather and the temperature, sometimes closes if it gets too cold. But they hit capacity first. They always hit capacity first. Yeah. Wait, what did you say, Geek? Wait in line for over an hour just to ride for less than a minute. But a lot of times, right? What Universal's doing now is inside the lines. The lines are very interactive. So if you do have to wait a good minute, it's not like you're just standing there. They have like movies playing. They have like things that you could see. Like I was especially sad what they did to the King Kong ride experience. When you're waiting in line, they actually had live actors do things while you're in the line, and sometimes do a couple jump scares, not major ones, but while you're in line waiting to ride King Kong. Yeah, it was down in the right. Yeah, they had it closed down because it was cold. That's the thing. The Volcano Bay might be done seasonally. They might shut it down and reopen it for like March. Trey says the ride in Universal Hollywood to get in on the Jurassic World ride has people in the blue costume. Oh, I see. They don't do single rider lines anymore. So you don't have to worry about it. Anybody else got any questions? I have no idea if the VelociCoaster is going to be good. We'll see. The Hagrid ride is amazing. Might be the best ride in all the theme parks. The Hagrid ride might be the best experience ride anywhere. Any theme park, Disney. The Flight of Passage. It's between Flight of Passage, Hagrid, and Rise of the Resistance. I'm just saying. Rise of the Resistance is top 5 from Galaxy's Edge. I'm just saying. The reason why Rise of the Resistance is so is up there is because even if you hate the Disney sequel trilogy, this is hold on, I gotta share this. This is the best food at Universal. I get them every freaking time. This is worth a 45, maybe an hour wait. I don't know what they put in there. The Thanksgiving dinner crepe, whatever you want to call it, is absolutely fantastic. And I'm a big dude, and I'm thinking one is not enough. One is more than enough for me. It is absolutely fantastic. This is the best food. Like I like this better than the restaurant at Universal. This crepe right here. And Tugs and Lee and all them will tell you every time they're like, I got to get a Thanksgiving Day one. Sorry. And they're just like, well, we're going to go do something else. And it's like, all right, no problem. So yeah, the reason why Rise of the Resistance is in the top 5 because it's because of the cast members. It's because of the cast members. They act in it. They act like First Order agents. They act like Resistance. They act like the heroes, the bad guys. There's full-on acting throughout the entire ride. It's unbelievable. It's a huge production ride, and too bad it's sequel trilogy because I don't like the sequel trilogy. But if you get to experience it, you should just do it. At least do it once. I can't explain. Like, it's a ride. It's a show. It's you're a prisoner, and they tart you around to different places like the prison guards do. There's nothing like it. And it's too bad it's single trilogy, but that's just me. Wow. I'm just trying to see if they had any other pictures that I didn't show. No. All right, so we're good. All right, anything else? No, it is not year round. They open it in November and then it's done after the New Year's. New Year's. It's usually over. Anything else? I have not been to Disneyland Paris. Is SeaWorld also doing a food festival the holiday season? Yes, I guess you weren't here. And if you've already seen this part, feel free. I mean, I don't ever ask anyone to leave a live stream, but feel free. I mean, I'm just going to go over this. The SeaWorld Christmas, to me, is better than Universal and Disney. Is better than Universal and Disney. That's just me. Because I'm old, and Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer was huge in my childhood. This Rudolph with this abominable snowman and all that stuff was huge in my childhood. Look, I even bought the freaking shirt. Right? And they did their whole park to celebrate Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and they played like the Christmas music that I like to hear. Like, they played the Christmas songs from this show, Burl Ives version, Silver Bells. They played Christmas music that you would hear in church, Hark the Herald Angels King, all the Christmas songs from Charlie Brown. They played, they had a gospel choir in there singing Christmas stuff. They played songs in Spanish, which I loved. Played Frosted Snowman. They did it again in Spanish. They had everything was decked out in this Rudolph thing. And then what they had was, and I'm gonna go back before it's over. You bought this, yes, they had a whole Misfit Toys thing. Yes, it was fantastic. They set up an ice skating rink, and they did this ice skating fireworks show where they played all the old Christmas songs and the Misfit Toys and all. It was fantastic. They took this Rudolph film, right? The Rudolph film that we know, that's like 20 minutes, right? 20-minute run. And they set up this whole theater where you can go in and watch this with your family with hot chocolate. And so you buy this cup, it's like $5. They fill it with they had all different kinds of hot chocolates. You can even get hot chocolate with a little dose of that adult drink in there, to make it even a little more spicy Christmas. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit. And so it was like gingerbread and toasted marshmallow and eggnog and peppermint and all this stuff. They had all that. They had all that. So you walk around to these stations and you get more hot chocolate and get a little vodka or whatever they want to put in there. And so like stuff like that, right? And I was blown the freak away by the light show. They had Christmas trees. Remember that whole time when they were going around saying you can't say Merry Christmas, got to be politically correct? SeaWorld was like, nah, forget that. Everything is about Christmas. It's a Christmas thing here at SeaWorld. And so for someone like me, that was beautiful to see. For someone like me, I fell in love with that. I fell in love with seeing Abominable Snowman Bumble walking around. I fell in love with seeing Rudolph. I fell in love with people with Merry Christmas signs all up. I fell in love with seeing like a gospel choir in there. I fell in love with like, as soon as you walked in, they were playing every Christmas song. And this was the best part. And I shared this already. Like I said, you can go if you already heard this. When they started playing like the songs that everybody knew, like everybody in the park was singing. Everybody in the park was singing. And it was such like, listen, man, we live in such a divisive time. Everybody's divided. Everybody's fighting. You know, we're all in this little political, like everybody's mad. Everybody's angry. Everybody's been on lockdown. Everything's been canceled. Everything's been this. Everything's been that. Everything has been all this. And yet here I go to SeaWorld. Or when I go to SeaWorld, I get criticized by those people talking about free the sea, you know, free the dolphin. I get it. They don't capture no dolphin no more or whatever. SeaWorld has donated gazillions of dollars for animal protectives and rehabilitation centers and all that stuff. Anyway, that's a whole nother topic. But to see everybody stop and look at each other and go, the weather outside is frightful, you know, and then all of a sudden, the song is singing, da, 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 da. Wait, what's the song? La 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 la, deck the hall. When that song came on and we went to the la la las, and you can hear people from all over screaming, la 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 la. Oh my God, it was awesome. I sat back and was like, isn't that what Christmas is all about? Like, isn't that what it's all about? Like everyone coming together and just laughing and have fun. And we had a blast. You know? Yeah, thank you. There it is. Exactly. Me, I was there with my brother. I didn't know what to expect. I sat back and was like, I'm blown away. I'm blown away. Everyone's singing. Everyone's taking pictures by a Christmas tree. Dude, they even set out one place. They had bonfires set up. And I got video coming. Don't worry. They had bonfires set up. And people were sitting around the bonfires with marshmallows singing Christmas. I was like, what the freak? Frosty the Snowman came on and all the trees in the park started lighting up to like the Frosty the Snowman song. And everyone sitting around just started singing Frosty the Snowman. And I'm sitting here like, first of all, the SeaWorld video is probably going to get copyright and censored. And it won't help out the channel at all, but it's okay. And because it was just so, there was a point where I stopped recording because I didn't want to look at it through a lens. You get what I'm saying? Like, I didn't want to experience what I was experiencing, like through the lens. I wanted to put it down and just go, I just want to experience this because this is like all 2020. All I heard was divisive, divided, angry. You're this, you're thisophobe, you're thatophobe, you're that, you're this. I don't like this person. These groups of people are bad. This one is that. And I'm like, I'm at freaking SeaWorld with Flipper and Shamu. And everyone's singing Frosty the Snowman and Hark the Herald Angels Sing. Some people shouldn't have been singing, but that's not the point. They got a nay from me. But they were belting it out like it was no one's business. And then they did some kind of like silent night while they were doing ice skating. And everybody was freaking singing, man. And everybody was just kind of like silent night. And whether you like are religious or not, everybody like knows the words to that song. I think. Well, at least that's what I saw. And I was just like, I didn't even record because I was sitting there just like, where the heck has this been all 2020? Like, where was this at Disney? Where was this at Universal? No offense. I enjoyed their theme parks. I'm just saying. Right? And I'm sitting there like, you know, I'm looking at my brother. I was like, he's like, dude, I was like, I didn't even record. I just kind of was like, I just wanted to like take it in. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Let's see. And then we'll be done. Sorry, I went on a little tangent there. Forgive me. I went on a little tangent. It was beautiful. Like I'm gonna go back just to sit. I'm gonna go back and sit at the freaking fireplace and just watch. That's what I'm gonna do. Anyway, I remember you saying how disappointed you were in the other park treats and decor. It's so nice to see you happy with the theme park doing their thing. I've always loved SeaWorld, and this is why. I was blown away. All right, so crowds. It was Friday. The crowds picked up a little bit around 5 when the sun was going down and all their lights were coming up. But the beautiful thing was most people went to the shows, the skating show, the fireworks. So they were sitting in the arena. Me and my brother were able to go to a restaurant without waiting, sat right down to their topped restaurant, the Shark Grill, that was open, and their full menu was back. So we did a review on that. That'll be out tomorrow. And then we rode the coasters at night. That was scary with a 5-minute wait on a Friday night around 8 p.m. The park closed at 9. From 8 to 9, we sat at the Shark Bar or whatever it's called and just watched. I didn't record anything. We watched people sing. We watched families like Frosty Snowman. We watched kids like playing with Santa Claus. We watched, like, we took it all in, and it was wow. That's all I can say. I was blown away. I was blown away. And I was like, isn't it time? I think it's time that Bumble saved us from 2020. What's up, Anna? Bumble is going to save us from 2020 at SeaWorld. Can you freaking believe it? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Hello from France. Man, hello from you. I'm gonna say, comment allez-vous? I'm gonna say, como se llama? Yeah, isn't that crazy? Bumble will save us even though he has no teeth. Oh. Yeah, there we go. Bonjour. Bonjour. What time is it in France? What time is it in France? Como se llama? Yeah, Spanish. Yeah, anyway, sorry, I went on a little tangent there, a little tangent. But yeah, it's good to see Anna in the chat. I hope she's doing well. I think I'm gonna go back and get these plushies. The Bumble, the Rudolph, the Cornelius. I just loved it, man. I freaking loved it. I loved every minute of it. Hi. 2021 is the year of the oral mango. Yeah, I will be live with Orbs Boys tomorrow on his channel. Oh, so you would take an abominable, you want an abominable, you want a Bumble, and do you want Anna gets priority because she's doing the artwork on my book. Would you want a Rudolph too? Yeah. All right, just basically the whole set. All right, I'll look and see what they got. I'm definitely going back. I want all of them. All right. I should have known. The last live stream I was on at Epcot, y'all remember? Anna came in the chat and she's like, can you go into the store? She's like, can you go into the store? And then we went into the Epcot store and she's like, oh my God, I want the Chip and Dale plushies. So like I picked her up the Christmas Chip and Dale plushies. So that was pretty funny. That all happened live. She received them, by the way. She received them. So I'm glad they came in. I bet they have snow cones on a set. No, they don't have anything over at Everest. Disney has pulled a lot of their little stuff down. Yeah, she gets precedence because she's doing the artwork for my book. So, hi. Anyway, that is it for today. I might be back at SeaWorld Wednesday. And there we go. Sorry, somebody sent me a message from the Geeks and Gamers team. So we'll go from there. So thanks for hanging out with me. Hopefully, Tugs is supposed to be in town Friday. Also, I've got Jane Theory coming to town near the end of the month. So if you know who Jane Theory is, she's going to make a guest appearance on the channel. Maybe Lorena Creel might be as well. She's going to be in town too. We're going to see. Goodbye, everybody. So we'll have a lot of special guests, and hopefully I will be in California in March or April if they open up Disneyland, and you will see Anna, the Star Wars girl. Oh, Anna wants me to go to Carol Baskin's Tiger Rehabilitation Center, and that's the only way she'll come to Florida. But if you just read the headlines, a worker was attacked and her arm was eaten off 2 days ago. And I text Anna, I said, you still want me to go to Carol Baskin's Tiger thing with you? And she's just like, yeah, you have to protect us all. So that'll be that. So we'll see. I might do that for Jaywalking the Planet. We'll go to Carol Baskin's place. So y'all have a great Saturday, wherever y'all doing. If you haven't subscribed here, subscribe to the channel. We're just 20 away from 5,000. Also Tina. I'm going to meet Tina this weekend too. So I don't know if she wants to be on the channel or not, but we'll see. Fantastic stream, Jay. Keep up the awesome work. You have a great day. Yeah, the Tiger's gonna look at me and see big 6'4", 250-pound dude. I'm hungry. Y'all have a good one. Sure, I'm on my way. You want me to dress like the Tiger King if I go? He'll never hear from me again, ever. Pixie, I'll let you know when I'm available and we'll set something up. I would love to do zombies. Bye, Jay. Take care. And everybody hold your ears. Hold your ears, because me and Ryan are going to take you away.